Hey everybody, welcome back to Wine and Chill. I'm Shree Wallace. Vanessa is usually with me, but because of our schedules and because of COVID, it's really hard to link up. So I'm doing this one solo. And here's her Instagram because she has so much happening right now that you really need to be caught up on. She has some openings coming up. Let's just say she's making moves and you need to be caught up. All right. So her Instagram would be down below and follow her. And here's my Instagram as well. And you can find both of our separate channels through our Instagram in the bios. So today I wanted to talk about something that recently happened to me and I don't really hear a lot about it. So today we're going to talk about miscarriages. I found out I was pregnant December 19th, I believe. That was Saturday. Found out I was pregnant. Told my family, told Seth's family, which my husband, and we went from there, right? Fast forward to the first week of January. I found out that I miscarried. I was 6 weeks along, and I found out that I miscarried. So after you tell people that you've miscarried, you start to hear like, oh, I miscarried as well. I had two or I had three. And it's like, I would have never guessed that about you because no one talks about it. And I can understand if you hear my dog. I can understand. Obviously, no one wants to bring up a miscarriage like in conversation. Like, oh, hey, I had a miscarriage. It's like, yeah, I know it doesn't work that way. But it's still not talked about enough. At least I feel like it's not, because more than half the women I've told that I miscarried, they're like, oh, I miscarried too. And it's like, why is it so many people that have been through this and nobody's talking about it? I understand it's a battle that you face internally most times, but imagine if we all talked about it and all the support like we could give each other. I feel like it would I feel like it would be so much easier to heal from having a miscarriage, no matter what stage of pregnancy you were in. I feel like it would be so much easier to heal and to get through that grieving process if you had that support system of women who all been through it. And I'm just amazed. So statistics, okay? Real numbers. 1 in 4 women have a miscarriage. And I think if you're in that range of 1 to 12 weeks, you have 85% chance to have a miscarriage. That is insane. That is insane. So 1 in 4 women have a miscarriage. And why don't you hear about it? There aren't even any like, it's hard to find gifts online to give somebody who had a miscarriage. Like, dealing with that, it's hard to find gifts to give them that are sincere and thoughtful. It's hard to, I don't know, you don't even want to really bring it up because you feel like nobody's been through it because nobody talks about it. And it really bothers me that no one talks about it. It's so much anger, so much sadness that we go through, and to not have the support system that I had. Like, my family was on top. My family and Seth's family, like, I think the only reason I'm able to talk about it now is because we've had that support and I've been able to properly deal with my emotions. Key, you have to properly deal with your emotions. Feel your emotions. Don't get drowned by them, but feel your emotions and let them flow. Don't try to hold it back, because if you do, it's only going to make it worse. I'm telling you. Yeah, without that support system, shoot, I don't know. I'll probably still be in the bed, like, depressed, to be honest. So I feel like there should be some type of, I don't want to say proudness of the situation, but some type of proudness to be like, I had one and I'm going to help you through this because I know exactly how it feels. we shouldn't want anyone to go through it alone. And there should be some type of, when you step into someone's home who's had a miscarriage, I feel like, this is just me speaking, obviously, I'm not judging anybody, I'm not putting my views on you, but for me, in my house, you will see that I had a child that has passed. Like, you will see memories, you will see like a memory box or like a picture on the wall saying the babies, like we were too early to find the gender. We didn't even hear heartbeat, but we called it Baby Wallace because that's her last name, and we put the date that he or she passed. So it was January 4th, and it's in remembrance, Baby Wallace, January 4th. And that is going up in the living room, just so that child will always be a part of our life. I feel like too many times you are a part of somebody's lives and you don't even know like their full story. Like, so many people in my life right now that have dealt with miscarriages, multiple miscarriages, and there is no sign or any like clue knowing that they've been through that. And I get some people don't want to see or be reminded because of the pain and trauma that comes along with it. But I think we should be proud to display like, this was our angel that we lost. This was our child. And I don't know, it makes it seem like it's not so exclusive. Like, this miscarriage is my fault, you know? Like, it's because of my body. But no, 1 in 4 women go through this. It's not you. It's not what you've done to your body. Like, if you have purposely been trying to eat right, drink right, when you found out you're pregnant, it's not you. And I think if we knew that more women have gone through this, then we, like, I'm telling you, if you ask 10 women if they've had a miscarriage, you'll be surprised by your answer. And like, that has helped me get through the loneliness of it, because you can feel alone. And I don't know, it's like, okay, I'm not the only one. It's not my body. It's not my fault, you know? I don't know. I just really wish it would be displayed more in people's homes. This was our baby that we lost. Here's the date that they passed, or here was the date they were supposed to be born. If you have an ultrasound picture, this is how they looked. I don't have an ultrasound picture. I don't have any pictures of my child. And I think that hurts the most, because I don't have any pictures. I was too early to have an ultrasound to get like a picture, and I don't have any of that. All I have is the memory of carrying that child. And like I said before, what I have that will go on my wall is just Baby Wallace and the date. That way, anybody that walks in and they see it, like, who's Baby Wallace? That was my first child that I conceived. And I don't know, I think it makes it easier to talk about. And even with my children, I want them to know that they had another sibling. You know, I don't want them to be amazed or surprised when someone mentions miscarriages and I'm like, oh yeah, I had one. It's like, wait, I had another sibling? Why didn't I know? I think it should be a conversation piece. And I think that makes life easier for us. Well, I will speak for myself, for me to be able to know that that child will always be a part of my life. And I will see the memory of that child every day. I don't know. I mean, I understand totally that some people just want to forget it. But I do honestly believe it will make it a lot easier to know that you won't forget your child. Because you see it, you have memory. I'm making a memory box of the note that I told my husband I was pregnant, the pregnancy test. My sister did like a little memorial. So everything from that I'm putting in the box. And that would be my memory. Since I don't have a picture or anything, no gender. We were picking names. And obviously And without the gender, I don't know what to name it. But that's just my thoughts. I feel like we should talk about it more. I mean, just like you talk about your other kids, it's like you had them in your life for a moment, and that moment, if it depends, however you see life, however you value life, for me, that moment was like an eternity as far as I had that child with me, and I'll never forget it. So, yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. If you've had a miscarriage and you're at that stage where you can talk about it, you can look at things you have that remind you of it, and you feel like you're in a good place, honestly, put it up somewhere so that you can see every day. Remind yourself of the good times, the time you had with your child. Remind yourself of it. And I honestly think it'll help. I really do. But let me know what you think in the comment section. And let me know if you've had one, because I am so sorry for your loss. And it changes you. It changes how you think about life. It changes your worldview. It changes everything. At least it did for me. And I just want to say I'm so sorry for your loss. And I am here. You can message me on my Instagram if you want to talk about how to get through this. And yeah, I'm here. So yeah, drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe, and that notification bell so you can know when we drop new videos. I know it's been a minute, but with COVID, and I feel like it's another lockdown coming, Vanessa and I might have to do virtual videos again. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this has helped somebody, anybody. And yeah, share with your friends. All right. So I'll see you next time. Peace.